welcome back everyone to another set of Timberborn with me, Dr. Munchkin. Last time, if you've been following along, we had quite a bit of an incident. Uh, we had like 3 bad tides back to back. It destroyed our food resources, and then we had beavers starving to death. And we actually lost like half of our supply. Now, I kind of continued offline to kind of rebuild, kind of plan out. We have the oil press over here. We have the food factory. We're getting more things online in order to increase overall production. And the other thing that kind of happened offline as well is over here we do have the why can't I just view my construction stuff? We have this. Now this is our big old diverter valve. So hopefully we have the tunnels. It goes off the map. If we get a bad tide event, it will go through here and pump out here. I have no idea why that is there, but it doesn't need to be. But anyways, we should be safe for the future. We have started building or working on our Tubeways system, so we can start getting beavers everywhere. We are getting more power online as well, and we do want to actually migrate up here. Ooh, we can actually detonate all of that. We want to migrate up here, get more production, and actually even get more power up here because this is a bad water source, a river, and we can flow more power into the network. So this is all going to be our industrial area. In terms of food production, we're kind of doing all right. I need the power for the food factory, and we are doing okay for food right now. But over here, we are starting to build a dam, and we are getting a water pump online. So we can fill this, get mangroves in there. And then also, because water will be in here, this should green everything up. We can build a forester, and we can get pines online, so we can get pine sap to get treated planks. But that is all a long time coming. There's lots of work to be done in order to get all of that working. And then we still have all this still needs to be built. We still need supplies. Lots of things to do. But goal today, obviously, continue on upgrading everything. That's pretty much done. That's excellent. We'll get more water storage and try to expand out and get more things up and running. But as we get into this, as always, if you guys like the content, please make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. With that, let's go ahead and get started. So yeah, we want to build this kind of little upper way up here, and the reason is that if you build this, the water comes in. You can see it's lower. It sometimes has a little bit of a spillage, and we do want that online. So actually, let's go ahead. It already is high priority, and we do have tons of logs, so that should be okay. Let's go ahead and check. Hauling post is fine. Builder's hut is maxed. Perfect. All right, and it is another night. We did get lucky when I was playing offline, and the events that were occurring were actually droughts, not anything crazy. So I was happy about that. And then we can also start upping the priority of you to start building this network. I didn't even know how this is all going to work. I'm really excited about the Tubeways. I've seen people kind of work with them, but and then this is cleared out, so that is good. Oh, that's right. I was going to build an actual tubeway over here as well, so I can connect this one up to there, and then this will be a path to go up. So let's go ahead and get demolished resources, all of those, and let's super high prioritize that. If I go to paths and structures and I get a tube station, something like here, we can come in that way and leave out that way type kind of deal to go up and about. And this will also help us migrate everywhere, which is fun for me. But we need another day, and then we can, once they clear that out, we can do that. Berries should be okay. This needs to be prioritized as well, because if we get that, we're going to have more mangroves down here. This was moved down a little bit just so we can keep this alive, which was something. And then we are getting pines. I don't know where I want to plant other things, but these kind of need to be up and running. All right, so that is online. That's good. No workers in the district. We do have full-on beaver production. We should be getting more. We still have 16 beds, which is good. We might need to build more pods to support all that. We are getting, and I do want to get that coffee up. The coffee requires us to have have more things. Okay, did you guys ever remove that? You haven't. What are we focusing on? I guess we're focusing on all of that. I mean, they're getting there. Don't get me wrong. And then these are kohlrabies, eggplants. You're good. I really want to see this in action to see if it works, and I'm actually concerned to whether or not this overflows. If this overflows, we can do a little bit of rework, but that is not the end of the world. Building slack workers. I need beavers to grow up, and we could actually look at housing. Since we have the number cruncher online, we can get this, which is fantastic, but we do not have enough. And I do kind of want to get another hydroponics up as well over here. These guys, we're going to do the fermented mushrooms. And we could get a bunch of beavers in there, but we need, again, more beavers. And we have 3 vacancies and 2 injuries. We should have plenty of medical beds for this. And I think part of the injury is them building this, that is good. Let's check my priorities. All right, these are just normal priority. That's fine. Do I have any more room in here? I do not. We do have room here, though. We could just build all that out. Yeah, you know what we'll do? We'll do landscaping, dynamite. We'll just do that, and then we'll go ahead and clear you guys, and then we'll get some, at least for now, I need to get, it's housing. We'll get 2 more for now. Something like that. Okay, they finally cleared this. That's perfect. So we'll get another tube station here like that. And then we will go ahead and hook her up. And then we need something like this. I mean, I could actually dynamite into the wall to make this a little bit easier, but okay, drought's approaching, not the end of the world. Get you guys set up, and then also we need, that's not what I need. Pathing, we're gonna get solids. Something like that. So that gets us up to this level as well as the other levels. That's going to take a while to build. Still need to get this connected over to here, and that's where I'm wondering about this, because we can't build over resources. So either I destroy this strip, which is entirely something we could do, or, oh, it's actually being built. Hold on, does this need power? I don't think it needs power. I hope it doesn't need power. And are we still producing? Someone is working there, that's good. And you should have more than enough juice, I would think. Okay, maybe not? Oh my gosh, we super high prioritize that. Well, you know what we need to do? And then we'll destroy that, get the resources, and come back. But we are barely making enough for just... We actually don't need that on, which means we are producing more than enough. We don't have any contaminated beavers, so I don't need these online. We don't need the power draw. All right, but once they build that, we should be good. Are they even working on that? No, not yet. We are getting more water. That's good because we have a drought approaching, but we can pump through with these guys. And they did complete all that. I'm very happy. So that should not affect us. And then we can always lower this appropriately. Okay. And we did get that built. That's good. We are going to work on that. We're going to work on that. All right. We're just going to mark these for destruction. I know it's not great, but it is what it is. Just so we can kind of come out. Or do I want that? You know, we'll just mark these guys for destruction as well, just so I don't have to worry. Actually, you know what? Unmark resources for destruction. That might be okay. I think they can actually reach it from the other side. Don't know. But we can actually go ahead and make more pathing. Like that. And then once this is all done, we actually blow all that up. So you know what we're going to do? We're actually going to prioritize all of that. And we should be getting more beavers online to help with everything. Okay, so you did plant. That's excellent. The drought is here. It is a little bit long of a drought. We are just going to go ahead and pause you guys. And because we don't need any of this online, we can pause all of these. And then actually expand out the haulers. Still 7 jobs. That's fine, that's fine. And you can be paused as well. Okay, so we are going to get all that set up, which is good. Once they kind of hopefully go to bed. Alright, now everyone's stranded. Love it. Tubeway. All that needs to be there, and then pathing. At least to there. Question is, I think if I just do a little connection here, everything should be okay. Alright, time is moving. Oh, it's because I destroyed you. That's really bad. Did not realize that one. So what does that mean? My beavers aren't going to do anything? Okay, so this is what we're going to do. New district management, district center. Alright, fine. You know what we'll actually do? We'll go into here. Didn't realize this was I goofed up. And then we just need to build a new one right there. And now we should be good to go. Hopefully, possibly. Triple speed. Okay, they are going to get food and everything else. And hopefully start building all of that ASAP. And then I'll move it back. But definitely not good. But we should have... We have 0 planks. So that was a very, very poor decision on my part to actually do that to start with. Oy vey. And we do have a mine as well. That'll be a long time coming. Don't worry about that. At least this will help green things up. But yeah, we're not going to be picking kohlrabies for a little bit either. Let's just lower this a wee bit. Like that. There we go. Make sure the food supply and everything is good. And this is completely disconnected, which is actually, that's bad because beavers get over there. Okay, what we're going to do, destroy that for now. That's fine. Something like that, so all that is connected. And then hopefully we can start getting... We should have metal blocks, right? No, we got rid of all of them. Okay. This is an ill-conceived plan, it seems. Nothing to do in range. It's because all the kohlrabies are right there. It's fine. You have access to it, which is good. Kohlrabies. And then you still can't even get over there. All right, so this needs to be, yeah, not my finer moments in terms of things that need to get done. In terms of power, though, engine. I don't have enough to make an engine. That's annoying. How are we doing on jobs up here? That's fine. Yeah, we just kind of need this drought to end, and then hopefully we can start just making all of that. Because that's going to be top priority. Once that's in, we'll have the tube network underneath the system, and then all the connections will be back. I can destroy this interconnect, and we will be back up and running. Luckily, we don't need wood, so this is not an issue. And then I can also detonate those. Just for a little extra there. There we go, and then this will be fine. But yeah, I'm glad we have the reservoir set up. These guys are still getting food. Food is, we're going to start dipping into berries, which is not good. We're actually going to switch you to kohlrabies and switch you to, you are already on kohlrabies. This is the one I needed on kohlrabies. Food is always an issue, man. Once we have power back, though, and this comes back online, we should be okay. They just have to go a really long way to actually get food because of this, which is highly annoying. We are getting more beavers, though. We might actually need more housing at some point as well. Thinking about it, we could actually put another house here. Connect it up somehow. I don't want to destroy that one right now because that would be bad. And also, we don't even need that one. Oh, I could blow it up just to get another pot in there. That could be all right. Water is still doing okay. These guys are not going to die. Nice and healthy. Still, food is okay. Like, we've dropped a little bit. We've lost 100-ish berries, but we're getting mangrove fruits too, which is excellent. That's also why I wanted to expand up here to get more farming. And planks are my biggest thing. That's what we need the most of that, and so unpause you, don't want gears, just want planks. We can do, definitely need the smelters unlocked. Those are the gear workshops. And we could do that as well. Okay. So we still have 2 jobs available, which is good. And once power comes back, we should be solid. But this is now filling up. So these are just open. and that was a fairly short drought. It's not the end of the world. But yes, we need power back, and then we will be good. That's a lot of power. Oh, they actually built the other power wheel too? That's crazy. Oh, I need to get to that. Darn it. I think that'll do. You know, we'll do one in the gear workshops. That should be fine. How's the network doing? Yeah, we are producing more than enough. This can go away shortly, I want to say. Well, not shortly, but it will be able to go away at some point. And then how are we doing on... Planks are coming, metal blocks are coming, which means I should start to be building all of that, hopefully. That is the question. I didn't realize I goofed up the entrance of my... Oh, they're building it over here. Nice. I actually want to prioritize these a little bit more, just so I can get the stuff back in. We could build alternate pathing to go other places. I could actually just build a stair network down if I needed to. That might be advantageous. We could put things up here. But planks are still coming and metal blocks are coming. How's our metals? Scrap metal's good. Coming up here. Yeah, scrap metal's good. Oh, there's one. There's one. Perfect. And like once this is connected, right here, then this guy will have stuff to do. Because right now he doesn't have anything in range. I don't believe. There we go. Now it's starting to come online. We'll leave this up for a little bit, but at least he's connected, and we now have this shortcut once that is done. And that will be tomorrow. Water should be coming back. Food should be coming back up. How are we doing on cassavas? We do have tons of cassavas as well. Let's just turn you into cassavas for right now. And hit play. So you're working. Oh, we wanted to do more explosives as well. And then how are we doing up here? We're doing all right. Okay, we have the shortcut. I like it. And then you guys can go back to cassavas. Because you guys should be, yep, you're in range. All right, food is still always an issue. All right, they are working this path though. And then we'll have access to these logs, which are kind of offset. All right, no major disasters this episode. That is, I don't want food to go under again. But this getting food is actually really important. And then this guy as well, we'll super high prioritize him. He just needs planks. We are producing plenty of planks. At least I think. And we will need a gatherer flag over here to be able to pick these. We could actually just put one right there. So for food, gather flag, right there. That should help. And we don't have any beavers available, which is not the end of the world. Let's get housing. Large barracks again. Actually. Oh, all right. Oh, they're just like crazy tall. All right, they can hold 8. You can hold 16. I kind of want to do it just because we can, and it only takes logs. I kind of like that. We'll set those up. Those are kind of low priority. All right, seems that we just have this one to do. So what we can actually do is pause. And move you back in there. This is all not connected until that's done, but that is okay. This should just be boom. All right, so everything is connected once again. We have our tube network going. To that end, let's do that. Let's get a path. Super high prioritize that one and build a path on top. All right, so what can you can actually plant all up here. That is good. This, I actually just want to get a bunch of pines up here and then get a tapper. That's what I'm feeling. So let's go ahead and mark resources for demolition. All of you. And super high prioritize all of that. We'll destroy that. It means I have 2 jobs available, which is good because if I get a tapper shack, which is under wood, tapper shack, yes. We can set you up here. We will also need storage. And we'll just do a medium tank for now. Like that, and you will be pine resin. That's grease. Where's my... Oh, sorry. It is not... I forgot. Storage. Pine resin actually goes in warehouses, which is crazy to me. We'll just set you right there and make you pine resin. Perfect. And then we're going to go ahead and plant trees, and I'm going to get pine. And then let's up your priority as well. And then we can get someone working, and let's increase that priority a little bit. They are working on the exercise plaza. That will be nice. We'll increase those just a wee bit. Okay, so how are we doing? We're getting this network set up. We do have this set up finally. Good. Just so I can expand out more. It's still going to be a little while to get up here, but... Okay, so this got connected to the network. Questions? It did not, because it needs to connect here. Okay. That is my problem. Alright, so we need to demolish. Like that, and I need power. Something like this. And this needs to be... prioritize all that. And then once that's picked up, we'll prioritize this. That's not what we want either. Okay, so... there we go. That's what we want. Okay. I think that's better. We're up to 5,000 on that. Let's look at some monuments, because these could be really good. Don't have metal blocks. I do have... we can do a laborer monument. I kind of actually want it over here by the housing. Just so everyone gets it. That's probably good. And we'll just up your priority a wee bit. Alright, so that's done. So we're going to come over here and we're going to do that. Alright, and so that will feed in everything as need be. Power is still... Okay, we're producing more than enough power now, but it's the night cycle. I really want this tube network set up. I like how it kind of goes up and around and everything else, and this will be fun. Oh, so close yet so far away. Right, how are we doing on food? All right, we're actually getting a good amount of fermented cassavas, which is good. Normal cassavas, still all right. Those fermented mushrooms. How many planks do I have? We have 87. I am just going to do this. How are we? Did we ever get the Trapper Shack? We did. Oh, let's also get our pine, like so. So you should be okay. Now once this is built, which it is almost built, can we even get that? We can, we just need to whack it with a hammer, it seems. And then we will have even more power to support everything. Well, at least over here. Still need more beavers. I only have 2 of those. You know what? We're actually going to destroy you. I think build a plank workshop. Wood. We'll do that. We'll unpause you, which gets me a little bit more. And that should just take logs, which should be pretty darn fast. Okay. Beaver injured, construction materials. Can't get enough materials. I need planks. Planks are something we have. Metal blocks are even something we have. So I don't know why it is that. Let's actually get up here. This needs, I just need metal blocks for the most part on everything. But luckily we are getting pine resin. You know what, we're actually going to mark, get rid of all these berries. Like that. Because you guys can build up there. Bad tide is approaching. Perfect. Well, not perfect in a sense that, you know, bad tide's approaching, but perfect in the sense that we shouldn't have any issues. And it looks like I do need another pumper. So we're going to go to water. Deep water pump. Something like that. And I do want one there, so we're just going to do a little bit of double platform, water pump, deep water pump, there. Get our pathing. Like that. What we could also do is actually connect this up so they could just go in the network. That would require us to go up and over because you can't build. I can't build underneath there. So if I wanted to build underneath a tunnel, you can't. Actually, does this fit underneath there? Okay, we could tunnel through and build normal tubes. That is an interesting proposition. Let's just go ahead and detonate these. Alright, so we have extra water there, which is nice. They should be building these water pumps because we are stagnating. I think we've reached kind of a point there. Go ahead and make you a higher workplace. They should build that. This is kind of far away though. You can see 68. This is why we want the tube network stood up. We could. Like, we could build a tube network here. Oh, something's in the way. Oh, that tree's in the way. But once they clear that out, we could get a tube network there and figure out how to connect it up to this one. We can build platforms up over here and kind of go around or something. I don't know. We'll see. It's an interesting thing. Okay, so this doesn't have anything. It's finally built. We'll go ahead and do, I think I want to just normal, not fermented mushrooms. I want normal mushrooms. Because those are fermented, those are normal. So that way, as these are producing them, we are moving them in there so we have a reserve of extra food. We're not consuming them right now, which is good. Okay, what else do we got kicking? Do I need anything else? We're up to 67 beavers in total. We still have 17 beds. I really, really kind of like this. And I actually want to build a monument on top of that. Flame of Unity sounds awesome up there. You are a low priority. Bad tide is here. And then we just also need, I think, just a single, maybe? Or actually build not a triple, a double there, and then we'll just build stairs there. And then maybe they can actually reach that. Since we have 136 planks, that's good. Okay, so the bad tide is here, which means I have no workers for anything. There we go. All right, so that should be good on pine production. We just need to expand out up here. I think I want to start, how am I doing on metal blocks? 67? I think we want to start prioritizing you up to there. So I can get up here, we can get the dynamite set up, and I need to get power transferred up here, which should be easy now that this is complete. Because we can just pull it from here and then go up. I think that's good. Oh, look, they're building it. What do these need? Just planks and a metal block. Well, we have that, so that's good. All right, so we'll want to let's set up this power network. How do we want to handle this? Well, that's perfect. Actually, no, that doesn't need to be a thing. Once this is set up, we can start to prioritize these guys. How much extract do I actually have? That's bad water. I have 0 extract, so I won't be able to do that. But we can do this. And then once you're set up, which we should have enough metal blocks, we can do something like that. And I only wanted to do this so that I could expand this down and continue this. We could get more beavers and other things online. In fact, if I go to food, Do I want another hydroponic garden? I think yes. I think that'll be helpful. Now for corn, plenty of corn. Eggplants. I don't have storage for eggplants. That's annoying. Storage, large warehouse. And then we can also go ahead and just build another one up here and get not a triple, a double. Get my path set up, do this, and select eggplants. There we go. So that way you're not, yep, you're storing 50 eggplants. So the eggplants are not going in there. All right, planks, again, once again, a resource that we need. But we need power. How is our diverter valve working? Like a charm is what I would say. So you can see here, it just goes right off the map. We can see it come out. And now this is all clean and we can continue pumping continuously. But I do want transport. Let's go ahead and do something like this. And we can go ahead and at least do something like that. Now the question is, how do we handle this? I could go up and down, and I think sure, let's just do that. I don't know if they can reach those. We might need to do one of those for now. But that will link the two of those up. Again, need planks. Something that is just a constant resources show. Hold on, what? Oh no, ran out of water. Let's not have everything die. Alright, just came back. Should be good just to raise that back up. Power's coming back online. Life is good, lacking construction materials. Alright, so we have 2 jobs free. Let's just go ahead and unpause you then. It's 1 job free, and let's just do both. So this is producing enough power, which is good. I could recover some stuff, but I might want to be up here. I could even add more power to the network by putting another one there. So we'll leave this up for now because I'll need to connect it. But they are starting to build all the platforms as well. Can't get materials. That's okay with me. His priority should be, yes, low. Excellent. So we can do that. And then once we have that up, we can actually prioritize power and we can get more. If we start pre-planning up here, definitely want more of you guys. Check. Need a wood workshop. Probably 2 of those. And then I do need the food factory. Or another food factory, potentially. Did I get I didn't get a coffee brewery. So we will want that. And then we can actually expand this sort of storage, like so. You can accept more planks, I want to say. Yeah, more normal planks, and you can accept more metals. Just so our storage is a little bit better on that. Do a little bit of this, and then we can come to pathing. Like that, and get power. Like so. In fact, we'll just go up one more, and then build like that. Okay, so that is a massive project, and that will get more power and things up here. We can also build, I think on top, is it solid? I think, yes, they're solid. We can build on top of this. So we could actually get even more things up here. So if we build platforms, we'll just go ahead and extend this out to that for now. We're just like completely expanding the entire network. Let's actually set some priorities up here. Nice. And that's actually bad. Reason this is bad is because you cannot be built. That, though, just logs some gears. So let's go over here, industrial lumber mill, and let's just do that as well. Don't know if we're going to do anything with that over there, but we can build on top of these things so I can get more food. And get some hydroponic garden here and there. You, I'll do mushrooms, you, I'll do algae, and you, I'll do algae. So whenever those are built, they will be built. And then what we can do as well is get platforms like this. And so that will extend that out just a wee bit. So we can build even more up top. That works for me. Okay, so I think we've solved a bunch of our stuff, and they cleared that out. Perfect. So we're going to go ahead and demolish you. Yes, and then we're going to go back to paths. Do a tubeway here. Like that. And then let's just go ahead and detonate these guys. Okay. All right. Beavers are doing good. We have workers. Food is stabilized for now. We are getting more mushrooms and soybeans. We need this food factory online. But what do I need for that? Well, you know, let's actually get the oil press online to start with. So then we can start producing things there. Because we do have a bunch of canola oil, maybe? Or canola? Soybeans, eggplants, corn. Canola seeds, yeah, we have like 700 something of them. Alright, the power is good. And we are expanding out over here. Building all of this power network up and over. And then we can just, again, divert a little bit to get all of this once that is constructed. But yeah, Tube Network is finally coming online. We have, oh my gosh, a bunch of them are up. Is this actually connected yet? No, it's not. We're almost connected. And they built the exercise plaza. Look at that. So our well-being is up to 15, which means, what does that mean? If I found a beaver, you're 17. So much longer lifespan, the whole 9 yards. We need corn rations, eggplant rations, algae rations, and coffee. So that's what we're trying to expand out to, is get the other resources. This becomes a nice little area, but if I get up to here, we can actually get even more power online and then just connect it down. We could remove that and go build all the way up, which would mean we do not have power issues. We will still need more beavers though, so we might need more beaver pods. To that end though, if I go into management, what do I need for you? Treated planks. This is now what we want online. Do we have gears? We do, and we are having at least a beaver in there, and this will be high priority as well. But you are producing, we have pine resin, at least a little bit of it. And once we get that, we can start getting everything else kind of going, I want to say. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. But once this tube network's set up, I'm hoping that this red kind of goes away. Because they can just take the tube network and go and pop out here to go rather than all the way around. We also never got this other one built, but water seems to be fine for now. And this one is important as well. We can actually test it by completing this construction. Because then they can just walk up to here and take the tube up to get up here rather than doing all this. Still need this online as well. Can't get the required materials. We do have the materials, it's just they're very far away. The other thing that we will want to do is get power engines online, because engines provide horsepower. We are starting to run low on logs, though. That is a problem. Just because things are not mature, this will help with that, because I could plant more up here. So let's actually try to prioritize that a little bit. I don't know if that's going to fill it up. We'll see. New day, new adventures. You should be working. We are getting more beavers. And yeah, housing. Let's actually unlock you, because we should be getting stuff shortly. Where'd all my pods go? There's the center. Something like that. Food still going to be a problem, although cassavas are kind of maxed out, which is excellent problem to have. So maybe that's raw cassavas. There's fermented cassavas. Still have a little bit more room that we can expand out, but we should be producing treated planks now, so we can make better pods. And look at them work. They're just connecting all this up from both sides. Now these are only metal blocks and planks, which is good. Metal blocks we have, planks is good, and then this, we are starting to actually work on the mine. Now we will need to expand. Let's go to our well-being. What can we get? We can get another back scratcher here. No decontamination pod. We'll get another medical bed here. Teeth grindstone here. Campfire? I have one down there. We can actually build a second one there. These require power, motivation, exercise plaza we just built, decorations. Let's go ahead and get... Oh, what? I didn't realize that. We'll get that set up. You'll get a bench over here. Yes. Get another lantern here, and here, and here, just so they kind of walk by it. We'll get a roof on that and that. Didn't realize those were so big. A brazier. Ooh. Start to get our beaver bust. I like the beaver bust. either side. Alright, so once all that's built, this should skyrocket a wee bit. We're already up to 17 happiness. How are we doing on the old system? Almost there. Planks doing alright. Yeah, wood definitely becoming a problem. Now this is all green now, which is great. Let's actually high prioritize this as well. And then we can get lumberjack flags. And then we can mark, cut trees, mark for cutting. All of that. And then the forester can plant all there. So we will just go ahead and plant trees and get oaks. Like that. But let's high prioritize this, because we will need wood. But you're starting to do that, which is good. You should be working in here. And then the other thing we want to do, if this needs to be high prioritized, we will need to start planting mangroves as well. So if we go to plant, mangroves, kind of want all of this, but this needs to be removed. I don't remember if there's a... Oh, there we go. Prioritized by haulers. We could actually get another hauling post as well. There we go. Get our mangrove set up. They'll take a while to go, so that's fine. Actually, we kind of just want to prioritize for right now. Wood is, yes, an issue, but let's go ahead and prioritize the mangroves for now because they take a while to get fruit. But yeah, how is the network? Well, it helps if you actually hook up. Oh, it did turn green. That's amazing. So they just come up there and then they go all the way down. Oh, that is awesome. That helps so much for getting things done. Now these guys, it's watered and healthy. And that is good there. Perfect. I don't know if one is enough for this large of an area. It might require two, which I'm okay with, but it's just something to note. We can actually just do a water fluid dump right there, and we'll just do that as well, just to fill this up. Greenify everything, and it's not going to go off the map because of this. All right, that's good. We should be getting new ponds online as well. Maybe. Treated planks, I have 2. I don't even know where those are going. Where are my treated planks actually being consumed by? That is weird. Metal blocks, though, we have 6. We could. Oh, metal blocks definitely being consumed by the network. How are we doing up here? Steel work and everything. Pine resin, 180. Seems to be doing okay, especially because these guys are going to be growing shortly. We're getting more fruits online. You prioritize whatever you need to. Oh, I guess you can go all the way to the coffee beans too. The mangrove fruits is what we want. But yeah, I think we might need some more housing, which is fine. I'm okay with housing. But, ooh, we almost have our first thing online. But yes, we'll increase housing, get more beavers. This is what we want. Now they need beavers and extract. We are now officially producing extract up the wazoo, but I do need a container for it. That is what this is. Oh, geez. All right. That's what that was supposed to be. I never actually built it. We do have enough extract from these guys working in order to actually make this. Berries seem to be fine. We do have the fermented cassavas, and the other food is starting to come up, which is good, but we will need more guys here. This will be more production, so we just need more beavers, which is what we're working on. But it seems we've reached stability, and we're at least getting some of the tube network stood up, which makes me exceedingly happy, because now this is almost no distance at all, and that'll also make this no distance at all, because they'll be able to just come through here all the way around to this one all the way over here. So this will be very quick, and we can get more log pumpers online. But that is going to do it for today. I think we're doing pretty well now. Um, we have reached a form of stability. We are expanding out our power network upwards. We have more than enough power for now. It's kind of waning. We have power kind of hit or miss. We might start prioritizing next time to get up here to actually build more of a power network, but we're out of logs. I just noticed that. That is very bad. Um, we'll have to deal with that next time, though. It seems that these logs might be almost ready. Yeah, so we should start getting a log influx coming online. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day. A bad tide is coming, but we'll deal with that next time. Dr. Munchkin, signing out.